All right, everybody, welcome. How you guys doing today? So I'm gonna try to do a really quick show and just kind of get this popped out as quickly as possible. So first chart this is kind of the chart I've been playing right here. This is my main chart that I've been playing right here for BTC. You see we had this resistance line, I'm sorry, this support line that finally got snapped, and all we're doing is just moving sideways. Like, you just take this line, you just rush it right up there, right? And you see this, you're just playing on this support right here. Now, I want you to know that I still have shorts up here. Okay, I still have shorts up here. I still think it is probably gonna go up here. And I'm gonna show you guys this as we go forward in the show today. I'm telling you, I still think we have a possibility, a very strong possibility, that this plays out up here. All right. This is a sideways action is a bad place to trade, right? And that's all we're doing. We're just trading in this sideways action. And if you go like this, we're actually creating a big wedge. Now, this sure to me looks like some kind of a continuation wedge, right? I mean, this is looking, you had this support right there, fell out of the support. This kind of, if this holds right here, this sure as heck looks like a continuation wedge right here, that where this is going to take you up to the next target, right? Kind of making a symmetrical triangle, but it's got to be holding in here. Now you can go down a little bit more because you've got this wick down here, right? But this has got to hold here, right? This has got to hold in here and take this next jump up, right? So look, I'm going to slide this over, right? I'm going to scoot this up here, right? Like that, because technically it would have been still the same thing if it was down here. I'm just scooting it over. So this is the bull's play right here. This is the bull's play, right? Now, this is also possible. It's completely possible that this thing drops out, and then this would just make a larger wave 4. Like bang, 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 all the way down here, and then you would get your play off, right? So look, there it is. This says this possibly come down here. I'm just going to just slide this along because I still think that this can come down here to hit the target, right? I still think that your target is down here. I think this is totally possible. You drop out down here and you get one last bang right back up. Okay, so this is possible. This is not that far to go, right? In crypto land, this is a little teeny tiny drop. This could happen in 5-10 minutes, right? This is not that much farther to go. Now you see you have a support line that's parked right there. So I'm just going to move this wedge down just a little bit, because I like this like little heavy support line right here, this historical on that 9. So this could just come down here, bang off the bottom of this, move up. Now, if this is some sort of, this is a triangle right here, going to be A, B, C, D, E, right? Or A, B, C, D, E firing up, right? So it's going to be, you're going to bang around inside of here, and then you're going to fire up, pushing up into this channel where I think we're going to have our final exhaustion, and then we're just going to fall out. Okay, so this is kind of my main chart I've been playing. Let's go over here. What do I got? So this is basically I really like this 1 hour RSI chart. If you guys go over and you look at the 70 level, you just tack the 70, look at the 70 level right here. This is on the 70 level. If you set you can actually go in and adjust this line, right? I have mine set at 70. I think that's the default, but you want to just have this set at 70, because every time it touches this line, it gets rejected right off this line, right? Bang. And you go back historically over and over and over again on that 70 level RSI, it likes to get just pounded right off of it. Okay. We're going to come back. I'm going to flip the other side of this chart. This is a little higher time frame. Still one of the most critical charts we have, I think, in crypto right now is this chart. RSI. People don't realize how important the RSI is to the overall market, right? And you need to understand that the RSI plays an insane role when I do my charting, because I'm always looking for my RSI levels. So here you go. Look, check this trend line. Top, top, top. This RSI trend line is called the last two tops, and it called them perfectly, right? It called these last two tops absolutely perfectly. You know, you see bang, bang, and it fell out. Now this one, you got a double top here. Okay, you got a double top. Now, if you play this out wick to wick, right? Wick to wick, this has room to go on the price line, right? This has room to go on the price line right here. So this is on this trend line. This is the trend line that comes down the topmost wick to wick trend line. And here's the 618 right here. So there's your 618. Okay, but here's the thing. As you're moving sideways here or down, your trend line is moving lower. So this resistance line that's held, this trend line that's held for the last two dumps is also moving lower, right? So what I have to do is as this thing moves down, and if it does break out of here, I just have to be watching this to just move my shorts. If I'm going to play this as my top short line, I'm just going to have to play this because, listen, I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear, I'm a money maker, and I just want to make money. Either it goes up or it goes down. I don't care, right? I love going up, love going down, make money both ways. Okay, but I want to catch this, baby. I want to try to catch this. I'm not trying to catch the knife, but I am, okay? So you can see that this line continues to move down. So your top side right now, if this thing just took off, would be 69.24. You move over a day, 69.15. I'm sorry, these 12 hours. So you move over one day, you're going to be 68.97. Move over one more day, 68.70. So you just kind of got to draw this trend line in here. Wick to wick to wick, right? This is all you just get your trend line and go wick to wick, and you'll come up with that top trend line where you're looking for still a possible top. And I still think that this trend line is going to hold our possible top. It just keeps moving on us, right? It just keeps moving. So you have to adjust your TA. You can't say, oh my God, you sucked. But I mean, it happens. You have to listen. The ball is always moving. You have to always be moving your TA to adjust with the time element. Okay. So on the bottom here, though, on our RSI has clearly said, listen, this is it. I'm not kidding. Right? Came back. Look at this line. So from here, I drew a trend line, tip, 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 and look at that. It got rejected by this also. This trend line worked as resistance, and it got rejected off of that level. So people are like, Vamp, why did you pull a short at 6,700? You're a moron, Vamp. What are you thinking? You're an idiot. I got it. It's going to the moon. The reason I pulled the short is because the chart told me to pull a short. It said, hey, look. Bang, bang, bang. And it said, hey, Vamp, don't be an idiot. Pull a short. Don't listen to crypto Twitter. Pull a short right here. Right? And this is exactly why I pull a short, is because of this exact chart right here. Right? And now I don't know how low you can go here, but it's possible. And we're going to show you that on the other charts that I have. Okay? So we're going to show you some possible target levels to where we're going. All right? But for sure, we do not want to break 6,500 or this blows out my top shorts. It just blows my shorts out up top here. And I'll get into that in a minute. And I'll be super sad if I did miss that top right there. And that'll be that. Okay. So we're going to breeze through these charts as quickly as I possibly can. And yes, I have a lot of charts open. I have a ton of charts, because I chart for a lot of people and I chart for a lot of situations. Let's just take a really quick look at our, here's our Ichi chart. So you see our Tekken line on the daily. We did get resistance right on this, so we got knocked down. Our Kaijun is folding over. If you are looking for a tippy top, you need to be looking at this top Kaijun line on your daily chart. Because this thing, listen, this thing did a really good job calling the last top, right? It came, it ripped through that. Let's take a look at our 12-hour. All right, our 12-hour Kaijun just absolutely decimated the bulls, right? This 12-hour Kaijun was like the absolute enemy of the bulls. It just, look at this, bang, 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 just destroyed the bulls trying to get up and over this Kaijun. It's moving absolutely linear. And then take a look at this level right here. Look at this. This is so important. 6,500. If we break 6,500, we're not going back up, right? If we get down here and we smash through this, right, this is not going to be good, right? Look, here's your 20 MA at 6,500, right? 6,500. We do not want to drop down this high. I don't want to go this high. I want to catch some shorts higher. I would like to play some more longs. I really would like to play some more longs. I made a lot of money and I'm just kind of waiting. I'm trying to buy the dip here. I'm hoping we go back up to 6,900. I would like to play one more long play. Yes, you heard it. I am actually bullish at right now. I'm a little bit, I'm a little more bullish on these charts, and I'll get to this in a second, okay? As we climbed up here, once again, it's always a good idea to go ahead and pull all the possible trend lines. You should just throw them on there, you know? Look, at these are all, I've got a wick to wick, I've got body to wick, I've got all the different ways that, see, trying to play this out, trying to play the scenario, trying to play the scenario. All these are doing is just giving me possible tops that I'm looking at. I'm trying to correlate where the price action could go. You guys go, you look at these charters with these really pretty charts, and you know what they're doing? They're making you fish. When they don't share the information that they actually use to decide on their price action, and you look at their charts and you say, oh my God, his chart is so pretty, you're a fucking donkey. You're a donkey who doesn't want to learn. People who want to learn, dude, I am showing you my secrets of what I do and how I trade because I don't want to have to trade for you. I want you guys to make money. I want you guys to put your charts up, and I want to make money off of your charts. I want to make money off of your charts. I want to go play with my kid all day. I have a 5-year-old daughter who's turning 6. I want to go play with her all day. You know, people who say my charts are messy, my charts are here to teach you and show you how I'm so accurate. Right? That's it. Golly, people. The next person who tells me my charts are messy, I swear to God, I'm going to go get a drawing my daughter does, and that'll show you messy. Right? So, listen, all I'm trying to do is show you how I gather all the information. I look for at least 4 separate correlating factors before I make a trade, right? Now, we are up high on our stochastic here. We are high. We have been bouncing around. We call this skipping. Right? We are skipping. I would love to see one more skip back here. I would love to make one more long play right back up to this line right here. Right back up to this trend line. Make me another 6K. I made 6K off of, I made 6 grand off that Tron, over 6K. I probably made 7,500 on a Tron trade. I made 1800 bucks, I think, on that, that ADA call I just did. I'm making some good, I love playing these longs. They're amazing. It's much more fun than playing a short. So on this, here's our rising wedge. Now, this is getting a lot tougher to play right here because we have fallen out of the rising wedge. So we're really going to have to start to adjust our charts accordingly. This is a harder area to chart right here because you don't have that bottom end correlation because your charts are just falling out. So now what you have to do is you kind of have to start going over like this and saying, okay, see the dotted line that you're given by your TD indicator? Right, I'll zoom in there. Right, you see this dotted line. This comes from your 9. This is historical support you now have. So now you just kind of got to move your charts over and you're looking for support there. Right, then I put the box there. And then you look, 65.25. We need to hold this area to get one more run back up. You see how well all of this works? It all kind of comes together. Your fib lines come together. Your trend line gets moved over because of your historical line. And this is how you determine where the possible price action is going to continue to. All right, next chart. So this is just basically an overall trend. I'm following this trend lines that coming down. I'm trying to catch these. I did have these as drop zones. I mean, once again, I still think this chart is old. It's an older chart, but I still think we've got to get back up here. Look, even though this is an older chart, danger zone here. We need to break out of here, right? Broke up. So now this danger zone breaking up needs to be a danger zone to break down. You don't want to break down from the same area. And look at this, 64.14 has been pegged on this chart. This is an older chart. Right, that was calling out these top areas right here, and this is now what you're looking for. This is now just flipped. This old chart, resistance, is now turned into support. All right, and let's take a look at our RSI bubble chart. Our RSI bubble chart has shown us a clear rejection. We saw in our other 12-hour charts that trend line that comes right down here, pierces right down here. It's looking for a bottom. This thing is falling out. I would like to see this rejected one more time, just like here. This fell out and got just bounced up here, and this bounced up here. I would like to see one more bounce. Remember, you don't have to bounce that far on your RSI for your price action to bounce. Your RSI can only go up a little bit, and then, but historically, it could go up, it can moon up a couple hundred points. All right, here's one of the new charts I have. This is my BTC volume chart, and this is where we're trying to show you bearish diversion. Right? We're trying to set up for you bearish diversion to show you how bearish diversion works. All right, so this is what we're doing over in the members area. We're trying to demonstrate how as volume falls and price action rises, this creates bearish diversion. You then are looking for a fallout, right? And I have two scenarios. I was saying, hey, look at this dip down, right? Now this chart was drawn when the price was up here, right? I'm looking for this to dip down and then come up. Now this can dip all the way down here to this. This can go like this, right? This can go all, yep, there you go. Let me delete that one. This can go all the way down here, right? And then it can circle back up and then it can drop out, right? It can do this. It can do this yellow one, and I'm going to change the color of this one. I'll change it blue. These are all possible scenarios right here. And I'm going to get to you, and I'm going to show you in a second why I think the yellow scenario is very, very likely here in this coming day that we're in. I would like to see this yellow line play out. But you see clear bearish diversion. We needed to fall out here just because there was no volume holding this up. Okay, here's our 3-6. This is our 1, 3, 6, 9 chart, right? 1, 3, 6, 9. I have it overlaid on the EG chart. Now, as we say, we like to fall out on the sixes, right? I love to fall out on these sixes, and this whole chart, all it does is go back and show you every place that we fall out on a sixes. Another reason I pull the short, right? Another reason I pull the short play, because the sixes told me to pull a short play. Now, I am not really, I would have liked to see a much deeper drop. I feel we didn't get a deeper drop here. I would have liked to see a deeper drop pulled down. Now, we got up to the 8 like here, and then we fell out. Now, this is totally possible. Remember, this can fall down to our 6,500. It's just got to hold here, and then we'll get one more ramp back up. I'm fingers crossed. I'd like to play this long. I really would like to play this long. I'm trying. I got my fingers crossed for the bulls here. And I would like to play one more trade long here, okay? Now we are in shorts. We're sitting in some shorts right now. We're just watching this, right? But I'm going to show you the next chart. This right here has just been money. And this right here tells me, this is one of the charts that also says that we can break bullish right here, okay? This is one of my charts that says we can break bullish right here. All right, we can break bullish right here because every single time we have broken over, this is my MACD bubble chart, every time we have broken over this line right here. Look at this rocket ship. Bam, broke over right there. Look at that, perfect correlation, right? Here it is, broke over the line, bam, rocket ship, right? Now this one moves sideways, okay? And you can go back historically, and every time, look at this, broke over the line. Look at the big green dildo, right? This is like the green, I should be called the green dildo line, right? I should rename this the green dildo line. Will it be awkward? Is that awkward if I name it the green dildo line? So look, here's the green dildo line at work again, right? Look, I have this white line that pulls up through here. I'll delete this off here, right? Delete that off there, right? As soon as this breaks right here, you get the giant green dildo, right? Every time this thing breaks right here. But here's what's happening. Look, it's slowly just giving up, right? This line where we got these big dildo. Look at that big dildo right there and just went crazy. I think I'm more using the word dildo too many times in this show. This long green candle went crazy. right? You got this nice, beautiful pump up here, and this was great, right? And then the next time we broke over, look at this, called the bull run. This called this bull run right here, right? So every time it breaks over here, look here, boom, called a second long call. The second it, boom, called a long call right there. And then here, this was a little trickier. This was, once again, folded over. It was above the line. It broke, and it broke bullish hard. Now, listen, this has been slowly dying, right? This is slowly dying is what's happening, right? And that's all this is. This is becoming very sad here because this is kind of it right here, guys. This is it, This is kind of a make or break moment for us. I know a lot of people are excited about a possible bull run, at least a little one. And this right here gives me hope for a baby bull run. Listen, even if we can drop down a little bit to 6,500 and get a nice pop up to 6,900, we'll have one whole week, at least a very nice week of marching back up there. It'll be a couple nice days at least of marching back up here and trying to find that 6,900 line, right? However high we can get. And then we'll play that from there, right? We'll play this descending pattern from there because this is just plays out too well. Tap, 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 rejection, tap, tap, tap. And I still think that we can get a little baby bull break, like this thing is just going to snap up here. Now this is a 12-hour chart, so this takes a long time to play out, but I think we could snap up here and then eventually just roll over and kind of get our capitulation here to the next level, right? I think this is going to just finally die out, right? So let's just really keep an eye on this because it says we are on the edge of breaking out here. I still think there's a possibility. Now, when you're on a line like this is where you're hedging your trades. And when we broke this line like this, I was like, when we got up here, I was like, buy Tron, buy ADX, buy, longs, 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 longs. And the reason I was calling that is because of this line telling me to call longs. It was saying, call longs, you idiot, because I'm here, I'm tickling the line, do it now, okay? So, still has a possibility of giving us a nice green diller. Right, get a nice green diller out of this one right here. Yeah, one more little green diller. Pull us up here before we dropped out, right? Before we drop out. That's what I'm looking for, all right? Shorts just absolutely getting decimated. Our shorts are absolutely getting decimated. Now, I've got to tell you guys, when the shorts drop like this is usually the whale games. This is usually the whale games about to scoop up on your ass and really try to destroy you, right? This is about the whale games trying to scoop up on you, trying to destroy you, all right? This chart, another very important chart. You guys know how I love my moving averages. This chart is another great indicator saying, hey, you should probably look for a long trade here, okay? You should probably look for a long trade here because this might be a long trade area. Look, I want to throw on an indicator right here. I'm going to throw on my MACD. Right, I want to throw this on here real quick. I want to go back over here. Let me just get my line. Is this my RSI? Is this RSI? Yeah, sure enough, it's RSI. And I want to get my level 36, 37, right? 3.7, right? So I got 3.7 right there. All right, so I got 3.7 right there. Let me go back to this chart. Now, here's what I got to add. And unfortunately, I got to add the RSI. All right, and there's my RSI. Now I got to go back over here. Give me this. Give me this. Got it. Okay, now I'm going to pull this down. Now, I want to check something real quick. I want to see if these moving averages correlate with these crosses correlate with the break of the 3.7. So I'm going to go back over 3.5, 3.6, 3. How come this doesn't line up? What's wrong with this? RSI 12.6. Let me go back. What are my settings over here? Where are my settings? Yep, yeah, yeah, okay. Yep, all right. So we should be right on it. All right, and let's pull it. So why is this not lined up? That's weird. You know what? Two different exchanges, two different lines. That's really weird. Because this should, 1226.9 should be the same. 1226.9. That's really weird right there. I wonder why that's so different. That's weird. I'm going to have to go back and look. You know, it's Phoenix. Got it. It's Phoenix. Damn it. I need Binance. All right, I can't. It's too late to change that chart. I don't want to change that whole chart around. But what I was trying to do is I was trying to correlate these crosses right here. So look, every time you get your 10 and 20 cross, right now I'm on the daily right now. You got your 10 and 20 bullish. Look, 10 and 20 cross, right? 10, 20 cross, bullish, right? And I'm going to move. Let me take off these other ones. There you go. 10 and 20, bullish. And there was no, that was there. 10 and 20, bullish, right? Bullish push, right? The purple one, pink ones. But we're looking at the pink ones. Pink, bullish, pink, bullish, pink, bullish. And it keeps going back, right? Pink, bullish. So you can just keep going back on this. There's the 12. Here's our 12 hours. The 12 hours are the purples, right? 12 pink. There's your cross right there. This is bullish, right? There was your cross right there from the 12 hour. It was bullish. Look, it completely rejected this right here on the 12 hour. This 12-hour cross completely rejected this wick and it pushed it straight up. There's your cross right there, right? There's another cross right there. So right now you just got to keep an eye because these are very bullish crosses, and this gives me a little more bullish. I think we could have one more pop up, right? There it is. This boom, got a little bullish push right there. So I'm to see if this bullish push will play out in this daily time frame. Okay, so same thing. You see our RSI right there. Our Stoke is at the top. One thing I am looking and watching for this to play out is you're having a very similar pattern that played out back here. So you're having a very similar pattern that played out right here. Look, your RSI, 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 and you've got this double top right here. So you got this double top action, and then this fell out. So these were both, look at how this all fell out perfectly based on this trend line, and see how this correlates again. Bang, bang, bang. You see how these trend lines correlate perfectly to show you guys that this is a great continuation pattern using the RSI and a trend line. Okay, I only got a few more minutes here. I got to hurry. Okay, so here your line is moving down. So once again, you got to adjust yourself. I'm scooting myself down right here, trying to hold this line right here, trying to hold the 6,500. Still think a bounce is possible up here. All right, let's take a look at our Bollinger Bands daily. Our Bollinger Bands also give us an exact look, 6,500. This has got to hold the 6,500. Not only the daily, but the 12-hour both need to hold the 6,500 range. And you see this over here on the 12-hour also. There's the 12-hour, the same thing. 6,500 or bust. Okay, 6,500 or bust here. All right? So on the top side, all right, so 6,900 or bust right here. Now look at our top side. It's also diving fast. This top side is diving fast right here. And we've got to really keep an eye on this, right? Need to stay about 65.80-ish. Yeah, the Gooner's saying 65.80-ish you got to hold. Okay, so you've got to hold this line. Otherwise, this turns extremely bearish and it's just going to crap in the bed, right? Take a look at our MACD over here. Let's take a look at our indicators. So our large time frame Stoke has turned bearish again. We're on look at this. This is good. This is a little bullish tick right here. This is a bullish tick on our MACD. These are all the super heavy large time frames. Let's keep an eye as this plays out right here, all right? So looks good. This looks bad. Our weekly, we are getting, check out the divergence, right? There's our weekly right there. See if that can hold, if this can bounce off. This is possible, right? But take a look at our Stoke. Our Stoke is telling us danger. Danger, Will Robbins, right? Our Stoke is telling us danger, Will Robbins. And then here's our MACD. There's our MACD. So these are our larger trends that we're watching right now. We're just watching these larger trends play out. Okay? And there they are. All right. Doggy coin. Love it. Okay? You guys know that how we've been playing Doggy Coin. I am watching Doggy Coin for one more bounce up. Good job, Doggy. Right? As you see on this chart, it bounces up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it finally dies, and then the price dies. Right? There's always one more last little push up, and then the price dies. There's that little last push up. There's that little last push up. Look at all these doggies. These little doggy pushes up. And look, doggy's pushing up one more time. Let's see if we can just get one more little wick up here. And this gives me also hope that we can get one more little push on BTC. Trend lines holding this down. Look at how well this trend line just held this down. Once again, the power of the trend lines, the power of the moving averages, the 382 from the larger fall from earlier, just pegged and fell down. Now you're back inside your trend line. Look at this, came back down, tapped your 5-0. Absolutely perfect, right? Here's all you look down here. Look at these moving averages, 64.93. Can't give these up. Can't give these up. You just can't. You give these up, and this just goes to dog poo. TRX chart. So I've been playing TRX. Now, TRX to me looks like this could either be a wave 3 up here. You could have a wave 3, and you're looking at a wave 4 with one more retrace down, and then a wave 5. I'm still watching this, trying to hold this last trend line. Look at Tron there. Here's your 2 trend lines on Tron. Trying to hold the trend lines. You're trying to hold this 618 area over here from previous larger dump. So it's just it's trying, and I think this could possibly get one more little kickback up. Look at how ugly this is. Vicious chart right there. Okay, Neo. So I charted out Neo for somebody. I had somebody come, some guy, just random guy, asked me, can I please help him out with Neo? Not a member. And I did a quick Neo chart for him. This is my Neo chart, right? Very simple. If you're playing Neo, here's your trend lines. Use your trend lines, right? They work very well. You can see this. You've got a topside trend line that's coming down. This would be an extended wave 5 for Neo up here at 23 bucks, 24 bucks. But right now, Neo's got to hold. So here's the nitty gritty. Neo has got to hold really this $19.20. It's got to hold. It's just falling out of the sky. This guy was in a Neo long, and I said, "Yeesh, got to be careful. You got to set your stop losses because this thing can just fall out here. You can get all the way down here to the 1914." And then this is going to be real trouble here, right? It's going to be, this going to be ugly? But if you're playing Neo, this would be your top target for a push, $21.82, $21.82. Bubble chart, we've already looked at that. Cardano, okay, so you guys know I just played this 88 long right here, right? I just played this 88 long. I can count out a 5 wave here. I can count out a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get a pretty good count out of this. I would be very careful playing this. Now, you get one more push up. You got the 786 up there. You got the 88, the 0.88. So you do have some room if this thing does bolt back up. But once again, this is just, it's holding pretty well. This is actually holding really well. I'm really proud of 88 right here. It's doing a good job holding this. Now, I dumped almost right up here at the tippy top simply because I didn't like the pattern that was playing out, right? So there would be your top target. I don't like playing wave 5s on altcoins, right? I like playing these I played this wave 3. In fact, I played this from pretty far down here. I played this wave 3. I like to play the wave 3s. Now you're in the wave 5 and you can go kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 looking for wave 5 up here. This is 88 to BTC. So it still looks like it's got possibly one little push in it. It's got to hold. Now this can fall out, this can fall out a little bit more here, but it's really tight. This has got to hold. Limited upside. And let's see, I think, oh, XRP. Just be careful in XRP, people. That's all I'm saying. Just be very careful in XRP. A lot of people are trapped up here in XRP at 65, 75 range. There's a lot of people trapped up here. Watch out. You posted a really mean candle on that 12-hour. Your daily. Everything just is brutal. You posted a spinning top. You're looking to post another spinning top, if not a bearish candle. I'd be very careful. Your support is sitting right there. There's your support, the 382 and the 200 MA on the daily. And our Ethereum charts, let's kind of rip through the Ethereum charts real quick. Ethereum, kind of in a channel here. You're in a big bear flag. This bear flag kind of, you can still go up and down. So this would be your tippy top. Your bear flag would be right here. And then you'd be looking for one more push up. This is if you're in this bear flag. If you're in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can also count this as you're looking for your wave 5. There's your bull target right there, right? But you are in a bull flag, okay? And I'm going to show you a couple things on Ethereum here. This is our Ethereum volume chart. So this is for volume, Ethereum volume. Once again, volume is flagging. Price action is going up. Look at this volume just dying off. And the price action is just moving absolutely linear on you. It's going straight up. Just be careful playing Ethereum. I am in a short right now on Ethereum. I have shorts laddered up here. Okay, I'd like to play this a little more. So I've got this right here. I've got shorts laddered up here. I'm already in a short. These are my targets. 241, which hit. So I hit target 1 perfect. I'm looking for target 2. Which is 231 is my target 2. It is right in here, right in there. Look at that. Wick, blah, blah, blah. You get the point, right? So this is my second target. I would like to see it hit this second target. This also correlates exactly with the 6,500 area to hold that 65, a little lower, 65 to 60, right there, low 66 number to hold right here to get one more possible bounce back up. We'll have to see if this holds though. Okay, Ethereum, what do we got here? Oh, same thing. Just kind of our RSI, tracking our RSI on Ethereum. I was watching this RSI. I was watching this on the 12-hour. Here's my 12-hour RSI chart for Ethereum. Right, this is what we were watching in the members area. You are on the cusp of breaking out of this on the downside. This is held every time. Look, it held once, 1, 2, pretty much 3, and you're literally on 4. You're just on this 4th time to hold. If this does break here, this thing will just get wicked deep here. You got to be careful. Watch out for playing this. A good chart to play, the Ethereum. If you're using Ethereum, use that 12-hour chart. And it also correlates if you come over here and you look at the wedge that this thing is in, right? Look at the wedge. This thing is just climbing up here. Here's all your historical resistance up here. So you go back on your charts. You see you hit all this historical resistance. Really tough. And just trying to see. There, you've got room. You've got room, though. I'm looking for a wick out. This thing can wick out possibly up here. But here's your lower trend line. Another reason why I'm kind of trying to play this on the downside, because I do have a lower trend, a couple lower trend lines over here. And, oh, okay, just another chart. Don't even need that one. Okay, super critical. Last chart. This is the last chart, I swear. Okay, this chart by Nebraskan is absolutely amazing, okay? And I'm not even going to tell you how it works. I'm not even going to tell you how it works. So, for the Vamp and all of us here at Until 1 Mil, and that most amazing chart in crypto right now, which he needs to stop sharing with people because he's going to ruin our livelihoods, okay? He's going to ruin our livelihoods with that chart alone. That chart is absolutely amazing. Stop telling people about it. That chart is just absolutely beastly. And man, I will tell up everybody about that in the members area. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody being here. This week, I'm going to start doing a weekly show with Nebraskan. I was trying to do a show today with Burb. We just our schedules couldn't work out. I got to go to Granny's birthday right now. And, for all of us here at Until One Mill, please come join us. There's so many great groups out there. Nebraskans in a group. Satoshi Heavy's got a great group. There's so many good people out there really trying to help everybody out. Just give back to us a little bit. We're just looking for a little love back in return. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So, listen, my targets are 65 has got a hold. I am sitting in a short. Okay, I'm sitting in shorts right now, looking for 65 area. I just would like to see the 65 area. I'm also looking for a bounce to play back up into the 6,900. So there you are. There is my calls. Break 6,500, and this gets really, really, really ugly, okay? Thank you all so much. I will catch all of you on the flip side. For the Vamp, I'm out.